Hello, this is Pixie in another video. That's strange, isn't it? The weird sort of sprite there on the glass. It's an orb. Yeah, a little bit of fasting. We'll talk about fasting. So what have I learnt? If you wear rings, and about inflammation actually, because I think really, fasting sort of in relation to when you eat, and then you've got a bit more complicated there in your health. It's just talking about health really. So if you wear rings and you notice they're tight, it's usually a sign there's a bit of inflammation that's occurring to your normal size, as long as the ring wasn't tight in the first place. And if you notice the ring getting loose, it shows a reduction in water retention in your body. So that was interesting. I got a ring and it fits one hand. It fits my left little finger, but it doesn't fit my right because I'm right-handed. So I've got naturally a different slight size difference. However, when I noticed it lost a bit of weight, it was looser on the left hand, and I could slide it on the right hand. I thought that's strange because the ring hasn't changed size. I'm not that bloody hot, especially for a brass ring. It's not going to just only change shape. So I found that interesting. And other health things. I saw a chap tonight. He's a 91-year-old. Okay. And I said, what's your secret? He's a Scottish bloke. He said, since, because he looks like he's only about 80, but he says he's 91. And, he hasn't got everything there. His short-term memory can be a little bit gone, but not majorly. It's pretty, as you talk to him, there's no issues there. And he said, yeah, well, I've been drinking, I was drinking beer since I was 16. And that was his thing. So maybe a very, very small amount of alcohol each day probably isn't bad for you. It's like when people used to take half an aspirin, So what I've devised anyway, I've noticed from my experience, is that I got bought like some whiskey, and I got some rum as a present over Christmas. I don't often drink spirits, so what I've been doing is keeping them for the medicinal reasons as well. And so yeah, just take a really small amount. So I took a small amount, and I noticed when I woke up the next day, my body was quite warm. It's warm all over. So I thought, well, that's interesting. But I also noticed that I felt like I had a bit of a hangover because it's dehydrated my brain slightly. So what I need to do is to have taken fluids in first, and then take it, but then almost not like you're gargling it, but you're just sipping it. And the idea is to get the maximum alcohol benefit from it in your body, and you can breathe it in through your lungs, and it's probably getting absorbed actually through your chest. See what's going on there? Hang up, no crashes. And so what I look at is probably reducing that. And what I've done also tonight is I've put it into one of my sprayers, so I get like a nebulizer. So what I can do then is just a couple of squirts at the back of the throat, and hey presto, I'll sort of measure how I feel the next day. I'll take that before I go to bed and see how I feel. And if I wake up, because I've had problems with my work sometimes, I get aches and pains. So my lower back was a bit sort of stiff. There's some issues there. It seems to have cleared up since I've been taking. I was taking a little bit of, like say, rum at night, a little nightcap to sort it out. Maybe some other things as well, as I was doing some press ups, doing some special ones, incline ones against the bath. So I'll do some tonight. Only thing is I've got a neck thing to sort out. I've got a bit of a stiff neck, so I may look at getting some improved pillows. However, I don't want to go to the Tesco's around the corner at me at night. The problem is I don't mind going in there. The problem I've got is the last time I was there, one of these one of these, oh, she's a prostitute, rather to say how it is, rather to say she's a street sex worker or something, or an escort. She's not exactly high class. She's just almost ran up to my car. I was parked in a car park. She came up to the side of it. She was going to knock on my glass because I wasn't looking at her. I was looking at the car, and I just said, "Look, I don't need any help getting out of the car or anything. I don't need anything. I don't need any help." I think I said, and she just cleared off. But she had like a ghoulish look on her face, like I was gonna buy her loads of drugs or bloody, I don't know, do something mad for her. Or, but I never let her talk, to be honest. I'd imagine she'd be offering some type of service to me, and it sounds a bit crazy, I think. Especially if she's just mad on money. She needs money. So so that's the other thing about that as well. Is so why does it increase your body temperature, alcohol? So what's it doing? So it's probably opening up the pathways a bit. It's your body's reacting to it because it's a toxin as well. So your mitochondrial, I'd imagine, is working harder because your body temperature is higher because there's a metabolism. I mean, yes, it is a stimulant as well, but there's more to alcohol than not being really sort of looked at in any great detail. I mean, look at the damage, but there could be a type of alcohol, or you could order the structure of it, which could not. At medicinal level is beneficial, and there possibly is maybe other types of alcohols or things that we consider as neurotoxins and other things that can have benefits at some level. Just find that the right level. It's the same with I've got my sort of mixture of plant things that I've had in some vodka, so I've made some sort of mixture, medicinal mixture. It's also got chugger in it. I haven't done to chugger is I haven't stuck it in my ultrasonic cleaning device. I've mentioned before that it can do like the bark chips, and you can do an extraction of that, and you can add that to alcohol, and it's almost like you've aged it. So there's a way to put alcohol into it and then just mix it up. So you can do that to the sugar, and if you know about the chugger, it grows in the northern hemisphere. You can get it in Scotland, North America, Siberia, places like that. It's probably in China as well somewhere. And it basically is a type of fungus that grows on trees, but throughout its lifetime, it drains the nutrients from the tree, and it has a kind of symbiotic relationship. However, it also means that the nutrients it breaks down, we can absorb as well. So there's a lot of goodness, polysaccharides and other sugar compounds that feed our immune system. So it's got loads of goodness in it. So, but the other thing is, I've boiled it and I've used alcohol on it, but I haven't used an ultrasonic frequency on it. And what it'll do is different levels of extraction, because it's very difficult to extract fully the nutrients via boiling it. I did do a combination of, I think I used, when I make my ormus, so I used a lye extraction on it. And then I neutralised the lye back to its normal pH, about 7.5 or below that, I think, probably. And